Hello. Or 1v1ing now, I guess. Apparently. People play. This is not Premier, though there are some Premier players in here. I think the alpha is Roxy, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Roxy. Just gonna give the ball away. They're bringing the ball. I don't know, man. It's pretty sudden. Oh, double flip reset? Oh, it doesn't get the triple.
Oh. Also, if you look at their, what is it? Their titles. You have a RLCS 2025 Challenger, and then you have a Summer Series Elite, which is CRL. So I mean, this tells you guys everything you need to know about this tier. And also, I think I do remember Reeves back when I was younger and trying to be in the CRL. So there's that. But yeah, this is their warm up. This is not the actual games. This is what Premier players do while we wait. They go for all the mechanics and stuff.
This is actually the All-Star game. We've decided that this is the one that decides the. I was gonna say the conference matchup, but there's no conferences either. So, yeah. So we do have another. We do have the actual 3v3 one after this. We're just getting the players to play around while the other players show up soon. TM. By TM, they should be here in like 7 minutes-ish, approximately. But, yeah, they're each of them just going for little solo plays, resets, stuff I can't do. I can't even get a single flip reset. This guy, Reeves, can't even get a reset either. Oh, he gets back to the reset. And Roxy sends it away. What the?
They'll go for the flip. Alpha can't get, like I said, they're just taking turns. I'm looking for one of them to actually like attempt what we saw in the lead, the helicopter. I want to see the helicopter thing, but they're just going for multiple resets here. I want to see helicopter because that, again, that's like the main thing people do in freestyle with a dominance. But I never actually seen people do it like with an alpha's gonna go for the flip reset. He didn't get it there. Roxy now has to backtrack. The Reeves is carrying to the left wall. He's gonna pop it up here. Going for the reset, gets one, gets a second, goes for the third, and gets a tail bump, knocks it away. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is why they play regular Rocket League and they are not freestyle.
Yeah, this is not the style of Rocket League they're used to playing. The freestyle's not exactly a freestyle competition, but they are getting some nice resets. There's Reeves. Oh, interesting. Reset backflip touch. Gonna leave Alpha with some space. Get a musty. Reset. Not really taking it towards goal, but just, you know, taking it towards the sidewall. And they're just giving each other the ball back and forth.
Yeah, it's like a long game of just like catch, but in Rocket League terms. But like I said, going back on that, a lot of pros said like the mechanics they do are crazy, but like actually going against a freestyler is like a completely different thing. So the pros are saying now, like freestyle is not as easy as a lot of people make it seem. But eventually one of these have to go in. Like, he's going for the pinch, and that's actually going to be on target. I believe a top 9 and saved away from Rocky. That was actually going to be a pretty good pinch. Like, listen, I can only do that I think 1 out of 10. It's going to go right back at him, but the pitch is going to go wide. Reeves was actually free. I mean, this might just roll in. No, hits the sidebar. Now we're going to see what we're going to get out of Reeves. Going to pop it up on his hood. Going to the wall. Can't get all the way, so he's just going to pick up the 100. I'm going to predict the steal and reset. No, gets 1 reset. Gets a 2nd reset. Gets a 3rd reset. Tries to get the Oh, she almost got the dunk on Roxy. And that one actually would have been a pretty spectacular goal.
Yeah, Roxy's going to take his time. Go for the double reset. Doesn't get the pop reset to go at the end. The flick doesn't come off well. Reeves is going to take it up. Go off the sidewall again. Goes off the ceiling this time, uses the reset, gets the musty, fakes the musty out. Gonna try, go for a little control play and can't get it to go by Roxy. Roxy taking it to the wall. He doesn't have boost, so Reeves is going to take the touch. Get back to the ball. Can he get back under the ball? Get the reset. Can't get the power underneath it. We have overtime.
I wonder if I told them that they can't do any jumps, they just have to outplay on the ground, would that throw them off? Because I said Premier players are really good at like, nope. All he left and respawned in front of Logan. Like threw my camera angle off. But yeah, see if they can actually.
It's because Reeves left the team and joined back to get back on defense, and it messed up the director cam while he was on it.
Yeah, see if you can just like keep them on the ground for as long as possible. See if any of those instincts to actually like press A to jump for a ball and then just comes out. See how many times you can call them out. But Alpha gets a must. He goes for the corner angle. Can't get the angle. Alpha is not going to take the free goal. Roxy's going to push it away. Breeze will collect ball going down the sideline. Has on the hood. Looks like for a breezy flick here. Not enough power, but did get a small spark contact for those who are paying attention. Now Alpha is Roxy going to go up in the air. Didn't get the reset, so no reason to actually reset bounce. And that one would have been a spectacular goal. Like I said, we're seeing a lot of mechanics that you normally wouldn't see. There's another attempted breezy flip from Reeves. And slowly but surely we are getting some of the players in here. But I think they're just going to let them finish this out. And there's a goal. A very simple reset out of the corner in the goal. GG's too easy from Rock.
Yeah, it's almost like there's no defense there. Questionable defending from Reeves there, but Roxy will take it. Nonetheless, we are getting some players to join in the lobby. Bear with us as we convince the players to join their contractually obligated All-Star game.
But slowly but surely, like I said, you're getting in here. Honestly, I've never seen our game stats when there's just like a 1v1, so that's actually a pretty interesting thing to see. But as you can, yes,
We could.
289 touches is actually crazy from Reeves.
All right. Well, Premier All-Stars. Here we go. Surreal, Roxy, Vidhawk, Tyler, Crypt, Fusion Bleach, Ogma, Reeves in reserves, and we have a few players that are missing in the team, and so the teams have been rearranged to maximize competitiveness. We're actually doing a 2v2, I guess. Not a 3v3 even. So, Crypt and Roxy versus Surreal and Reeves. Let's see. So I guess we're not even getting a 3v3. Roxy, the flick to the back post. Crypt on the ball. Crypt's going to take it. Gets a low 50. Can't get back to the ball, so Roxy's going to come in. Passes it off. Crypt shot just off the post. Surreal coming in. Crypt plays it low. Alpha off the ceiling. Can he get back to the ball? He cannot. Crypt's going to come in for the shot. Gets the reset. Does not get the double tap.
Did not get a double tap, and I think we're still waiting for one team to get through. Or not one team, one player to get through. But so doubles is something that they like a lot of high tier players play. So if anything, they are in their element. We got another player and they just joined. They're not going to join the game. Like I said, we're still waiting on one more. Alpha's going to go over one, try to get around two, tries to get a read out of that one. Can't do so. Crypt kind of stalls right there. Honestly, I don't. So that's one thing I don't understand how Premier is able to do certain moves, because like he stalled off the wall and also still stalled his aerial. I don't understand. Listen, Rocket League physics that I will never get to actually enjoy.
Well, 2v2. Reeves gonna leave it. Alpha up for the double tap. Can't get back to the ball. Crypt plays it. Crypt almost gets the dunk double, but does not get it to go. Surreal. Reset. Holds the flip. Waits it out. Gets the musty. Cannot get it over Roxy. Reeves gonna take control. Takes it to the backboard. Trying to get the double down. Can't find the angle. Alpha up in the air. Misses the reset. Trying to get back to the ball. Tries to get the toe. It fakes out everyone on the defense. Definitely what Alpha and Roxy meant to do here.
That was again, that was interesting. Because I'm pretty sure that was a pretty, I don't want to say a good save. It was going to be a very difficult save, but then the bump definitely did not help. Pre-jump pass there with 0 boost, but doesn't work out. It's going to be that was actually a forced own goal from Roxy, throwing it right into him off his flip. Now, whether that is intentional or not, because they see the game a lot different from us, but all goals will count the same. Now, I guess we got to get somebody out of the lobby so we can get the last person in here. But currently 2-0 for the blue side. We're slowly trying to get into this. But I think we're having the Rocky League issue where we can only have 2 players. So we're trying to get somebody out of here.
Yeah,
We got a pre-jump Reeves and no boot. Well, okay, another bomb. I just don't think Oranges has a good chemistry talk. I think that's what it is. I think they trust each other.
I'm not sure anyone has good chemistry here. This is some interesting Rocket League being played. As we might soon have a 3v3 game. Soon. And we're still trying to get the players in the lobby, regardless. Still getting the players to move around the pitch is something, at least. Alpha is going to grab the corner boost, try and make a solo play happen. Musty to himself. Doesn't get the contact he wanted. It's shut down by Reeves. And Alpha redirect on target. Surreal going for the Psycho. Cannot get the Psycho to go.
Can't get it to go. And honestly, that was probably the closest. It's what, like, Psycho is such an awkward thing. It has to be just enough. They almost double dunk Crypt. The Crypt is a little bit stronger here. It's gonna get the goal for free here. So he can also say he has the goal. So it's gonna be 3-0 for Roxy and Crypt. And Surreal and Reeves have to find a way to bounce back here.
Yep. Well, Surreal and Reeves not able to keep up with Alpha and Crypt so far in our scuffed 2v2 Premier All-Star game. As Surreal takes it on his hood, just gonna go for a ground dribble, takes it up into the air, the pop, gets a pancake, uses the reset, can't get it past one of the Team 1 defenders. Alpha taking it to the wall, up to the wall, Reeves, Surreal backpassing it, almost ungoaling. Crypt up in the air, reset, uses it, can't really get a scoring angle though because of it. Surreal on the ball, Reeves, Crypt, can't get it past the final defender and the 4th defender, or 3rd defender I should say, because we don't have a 3rd defender, the post.
Like they're trying to go for like a lot of pre-jump passes, trying to help each other out here. Like this Surreal's up, they're trying to get a pinch here. Got a reset. Surreal got the reset, but the ball just got pushed away from him. And now Roxy and Crypt can go for the same thing, but with I believe that was Reeves jumping in front of him, just slowed killed all their momentum. Here goes Surreal, gets over one, tries to get an air dribble bump on Crypt, can't get there. And Reeves can't get the angle. Crypt going for the flick across. Roxy, a little bit of a danger zone here. Here comes the goal. Surreal tries to go for the humiliation play. They can't get in. The ball finally hits the ground, and the 2v2 goes to Crypt and Roxy.
Well, there is still not everyone here, so we are still waiting on the final player. I believe we're waiting on Fusion Bleach to show up. Probably has to carry his 15 championships he's won or something. But yeah.
Then going into this, honestly, I think we have played. Did we? Yeah. I don't know. I've been in and out of. I know some match days we did have player stats, and other times we didn't have players. That's why I'm assuming the player stats in general aren't added to the All Star.
Yeah, this is a little bit scuffed, but we move. As we are still waiting on one. Potentially, they might be getting a sub in. We'll have to see as we go. But yeah, we might still have a 2v2 happening now. Maybe Vitak will come in, but
Are they gonna run it back? Or are they going
oh,
back to
they're
the
going to
1v1?
1v1 again.
This is like that. What is it? The RLCS fusion where you can choose. You play 3v3 and then you choose your 2v2. Except this is just 2s and 1. We don't get a
Okay.
3v3.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we don't get 3s, just 2s and 1s, and they pick the best. Oh, they're actually playing this one. Actually,
They're trying.
like,
That's the most shocking thing.
Yeah, Ross is actually trying to go for a goal, and Reed's had to shut that down quickly. I've never casted a 1v1, so it might be a little bit scuffed. I'm used to team plays, and Reed's is doing some weird movements. Listen, I do that, and I'm crashing out because I'm never gonna get back to it. But Reed's gonna hold on to the ball. Reed's collected that. This is gonna be a counter here. No, it's gonna be nothing. Reed's is just hauling back every time, and I think Ross is just kind of playing around, hoping that, like, Reese makes that missed touch or just skims out of the way.
What is that? What did this car just do? I don't even know.
Exactly, and we would never know because I don't think Russ might be closer to Premier than we are, Taco. And
I think so.
Russ
yeah.
might have known what that was.
He's nearly there. He's like in master, I think.
We got Alpha going up, going to try to get a double dunk here. No, can't do it. Like I said, the angle of that car is actually kind of disgusting. It was like a sharp angle so it can block the first one, and the next one was going to actually go under it. But it doesn't get there. Reeves has 100, but so does Roxy. Roxy has 74. This is going to be a free touch from Reeves. Reeves going to go up. He can get that triple reset. We're going for the musty here. Knocks it straight out. He almost got the dunk. And honestly, I think they're really just trying to dunk on each other here. Nope, it's going to be a sniper from Reeves to the back post.
Yeah, I think we have everyone here, apparently. So, do we have match admin? Question. Russ? They asked for if there was match admin. Yeah. They asked. You click pause it, yeah. And we'll reset. And yeah. So we do have a 3v3. Yay. Finally. Okay.
Yo, if he puts a 0-second goal out front.
This is Rocket League.
Now we're gonna slowly move into the actual prim. Listen, if it's a quick 3-0, honestly, I don't know what to say. But now we got everybody here. We're gonna get to the real game, the real 3v3. Everybody's joining up. Everybody's getting in here to play here. I believe Team 1 did grab a sub. There's a Proteus Maximus.
I believe Proteus is apparently T in RSC. He's just named differently here.
I changed this.
So yeah, we got gameplay and teams hitting the ball around. That's what we all came here for, right?
For a hit ball. That's why we play the game. Simple. But nothing is gonna be simple in this Premier game. Like I know we asked for a Master and Elite to really try something, but watching what Premier is doing, I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be a pre-jump fest. And then, so like we're probably gonna see a lot of pre-jumps. We might see a little bit more accurate pre-jumps too, just because most of those players in Prim know each other pretty well. Whether it's because they've been playing in Prim for so long with each other, or again they run into each other in RLCS quals because most of them join qual teams, and that's why they usually scrim a lot, which is why they probably half the time kind of just forego their own RSC scrims and hop straight into matches here. But whenever they're ready, I will let them know when to join up and when to go. Usually they were quick and eager to hop on. Now they're ready.
Right, looks like they are ready, and we are going to get games 3v3 in Premiere. Finally, what we've all been waiting for. Team 1, Surreal, Reeves, Vidhawk. Team 2, Alpha, T, and Crypt. Gonna go head to head. Alpha off the kickoff, gets it to go, back to Reeves. Surreal, gonna get control, takes it off the ceiling. Jump by Proteus, played to the backboard. Crypt can't get there. Surreal tries to play it into Reeves, who's on the backboards. Musty can't get it to go. Saved away. Alpha on the clearance. It's a 2-on-1. Alpha trying to flick it over and saved away by Surreal.
Stage race road gets the dunk, got 12 boosts in the tank. That's gonna be enough to flick it around. Usually you were shooting near post, but Surreal's gonna play a little bit of mind games, go straight to the back post. And who was back there trying to get that? Oh, that was gonna be Roxy. Got tricked on that play, and in 28 seconds we got our first Premier All-Star goal.
Yeah, quick goal there for Roxy to start us off the scoring. Roxy's gonna look to play it. Tries to get the dunk, can't get it to go. Crypt towards the back post, no one lurking. So Surreal's gonna use that boost timer, take the boost, try and find Reeves, gets the dunk. On one. T's gonna take it up the wall, passes out to Roxy. Roxy to the backboard. Crypt trying to beat Surreal to the race, can't do it. So this one's gonna be ground pinched, but it's only as far as Roxy, who's trying for the sidewall skimmer. Reeves, should be taking it, but can't get it. Crypt gets the double. Reset? Can he get the double? He can't get that one past Reeves, but it was a great attempt there. What a play there, but it does not lead to a goal.
Doesn't lead to a goal, but as we saw, Orange was just banging the backboard repeatedly, trying to get some type of read and almost got it. But Blue's going to try to follow up on a mistouch here, but Roxy's going to read it pretty, gets the spawn. This is going to be a friendly spawn here. Gets the mustard click, almost gets a read from his teammate Surreal, but nothing will go in. Maximus going to try to throw it in. Surreal tries to get a dunk through. Maximus tries to get a dunk through, and now Roxy tries to get a dunk through. 3 different dunks, but nothing goes into the net. Blue angling their car is just correct. Now we got a pre-jump here. We're trying to read them. Orange has to be careful. They don't have enough boost to break out fast. They got to do it strategically here, and ball goes straight to Reeves. Reeves might have a free double. Gets red, though. A clean read of video. Tries to slow it down. Surreal has to be careful here. A wrong move can spell a goal here. But this leaves it for Reeves, who probably called him off, and as Surreal has the boost, flips it out to him. Reeves goes for a 0 boost dunk, and they're up in the air as Hawk. Hawk gets 1, but cannot get past 2. And now they're starting to go full speed here. A double pinch off of Maximus. Maximus misses the bump on Surreal. Surreal now gets a reset, doesn't get much on it. Video's gonna put it up. Reeves is gonna try to steal the goal, can't steal the goal. Tries to get a dunk through, and Orange just survives by the skin of their teeth.
Surreal's on the ball now. That one's a little bit hit too heavy, as Vidhawk and Reeves are both up for the ball, both faking it. Goes down. Roxy gets the clear away. Surreal's last back, plays it to his own backboard. Proteus to the corner. This one's going to come out mid. Vidhawk down to the sidewall. Doesn't have the boost to get back to it. Instead, it's going to go right to Reeves. Reeves on a solo play. Gets the reset around 1. Can't get the bump. So it's going to go as far as Roxy. Roxy on the wall. Saved away by Surreal. Over to Hawk. Hawk bangs it away. Proteus is met in the 50. That's a bump. That could be huge if there's anyone available, but there was no one there for T1 to punish him.
No wonder at all. The Orange is getting a lot of 50. They're trying to get one in. Almost got a skim to try to speed that ball up, but denied. Going for the 50. Gets a perfect 50. Can even steal the boost, but no. Has to retreat on 0 with one player back trying to hold the line. Surreal bumped out of the way. Pass across. Roxy had to be careful. Surreal gets enough of a recovery to get back. Maximus demo for his efforts, try to keep the play going. Reeves up and over. Surreal was take it from him. Try to use everything he had 18, flicks even higher to try to buy time. And that deny at midfield just saved him one. And Crip couldn't fire that shot. And if that shot would have came off the hood and tried another one. And the infield passes are flying through, but they are not getting any good contact or contact at all. And now the Bidhawk is going to try to pick one up themselves. Surreal will corral it, and Blue trying to just kind of hold off here, starve them away, and let Orange get a little bit chaotic here. And both Blue players dove for that ball. Got his big calm here. Crip can't land like he wants to, can't get the 100, get the infield pass stolen away. We got a counterattack on, but Surreal tries to jump, but Maximus never blinked, looking for a solo play to a team play. But again, read again by Reeves, and Reeves now going for the outplay, gets a bump on Crip, and slowly but surely Blue is trying to squeeze the life out of Orange to make them rush their play so they get a counter here.
Yeah, great play. Time is ticking down, though. Not a lot of time left. Ariel, can he get the follow-up touch off the backboard? He can't. This is met in midfield, though. Crip's going to have time. He'll take it back to his own back wall. Has to go full field all the way down. It's shut down immediately by Bidhawk, who will seal it and get the dagger and give Team 1 the first game.
First game, and like I said, the shot selection was 11 in favor, or 11 to, I believe that was 7 in Orange, but the only one, the only ones that count are the ones that go into the back of the net. You can shoot a lot, but if it's not in the back of the net, it's going to be a rough one. But that's not saying that Orange wasn't doing right. It's just the defense was a brick wall because 11 shots and 11 saves on the other half.
Yeah, the brick wall defense of the Team 2 was able to, or sorry, of Team 1 was able to withstand 11 shots from Team 2. So, yeah, lots of plays coming in, and Team 1 will take this first game.
And now somehow, or I guess they're going to sub. So it's almost like an actual RSC match. They're subbing in a player that they call, well, they're going to sub in, I believe, Shrub, and they call him the AI Demolisher. So I mean, Rocket League has had some bot problems by bots for him. So I'll be kind of, I'm kind of curious on what we're going to see if they are able to get him into this lobby.
Looks like we're just running it back, and Team 1 and Team 2 are gonna go right back at it. Team 1 won the first game. Close game. Team 2 could not break down the defense. This one they're gonna need to score a goal, and already they have scored a lot quicker than the first game.
Reeves was trying to fake him out, but I think Maximus didn't care and just shot instantly. Because again, Maximus didn't really have any boost, so it's either a shot or nothing, and Reeves outplays himself here. So we're gonna have a kickoff play. He's gonna get dunked though, but Surreal's gonna pick it up. 1 pass, 2 pass, 3 pass, and denied before it got a little bit too crazy there. And Orange is gonna try to hold him down here. Team 2 slowly but surely picking up some boost pass. Try not to overcommit here. Trying to get in the right position. Blue all in position, waiting for one, gets past 1 while he's trying to get a flick past 2, goes for the breezy, but the ground smacks. When you hit the ground hits back, and Roxy learned that the hard way. Orange overshoots it. Now Hawk pinches it back into Reeves, chasing anybody out that was thinking about even going back for the ball. Surreal gets dunked for his effort. Roxy picks up 1, 15 boosts left, can't go because Reeves is going to have that one red here. And Orange is now constricting Blue, but Blue gets a friendly pinch out. And Surreal almost read that off the ceiling. Pinch ball all the way across. Hawk's not going to be able to read it. Orange has to scramble just to ensure that Reeves doesn't get a freebie here. And now they're starting playing a little bit. For them, this is not boom, but it's going to be a snipe by a Crip before I can even get anything out. Like I said, for them, it's not a boomer ball because they're actually hitting it right towards where they want to. But Orange finally catches Blue sleeping as Hawk went back for the back right boost.
Yeah, Team 2 are taking control of this game, and they are shutting down any plays from Team 1 from happening. Team 1 has 0 shots, and Team 2 absolutely sniping the goal there, catching out the defense who was out of position. And now, could be a counterattack here. Reeves will take the open net after a big clear from Hawk, who catches the Crypt a little bit too far up, trying to rotate back, but nowhere near being able to get back in time.
Nowhere near. This game is a lot more competitive than the last one now, with Orange actually getting a goal in here. So, but they need to hold on because we know Team 1 can slowly but surely crank it up a notch, and 1 goal is all you need, especially the way they were playing. And a dunk, Surreal has to keep that one out. Reeves is now getting bumped on the sidewall after he got it out. Surreal trying to hold on, boost still. That's going to be a huge advantage for Blue here. Off the ceiling, goes for the paint, goes for the pre-read, can't get there. Surreal has to make a good dunk and does, buying a lot of time here. Rashi trying to get to the 100 and get the ball, can't do both. So now has to backtrack to make sure that Surreal doesn't get a free double, uses all boost. But it's going to be a fake, but the bluff is called by Roxy to get the ball away. Hawk goes for the infield pass, shot, not going to be on target. Surreal gets an accidental double. Tap back out to Reeves. Reeves is going to try to collect it. We got Hawk on the back wall waiting for him. That was actually going to be disgusting because I think he had to read there. It's just Orange puts a hand up, and that's all you need sometimes, is to put a hand up and deny them. And Blue now has to rework their way back out because Orange is now going to start spacing out and slowly just letting them boom it back to them and taking turns at the net.
Yeah, well, Blue are definitely getting back into this game. Great flick. So Reeves can't get the double tap. It was a awesome opportunity off the flick from Surreal. Reeves just could not get his car back to the setup touch, as Vidhawk will take this one. Gets it downfield. A great redirect. Alpha to his own back wall. Surreal's next up. Gets the touch. Reeves' shot is shut down by Proteus, who will take his time, take control, take it to the air, try and dunk the last defender. Can't do so. Saved away by Vidhawk. And Surreal on the counter. Can't find Reeves, so it's shut down by Roxy, who will clear it away. Vidhawk trying to pop it out. This one, Crypt, over to Proteus, tries to pop it down on net. Can't do so.
Can't do so. Reeves going to throw it for a pre-jump. Surreal. That's going to be a picture perfect. They were going for it all series, and this one, you're not stopping that one. That's in the back of your net at 82 miles per hour. What a play from them.
That's an insane pre-jump, and the pass was so good on the pre-jump. Hit Surreal on a dime, allowed him to put so much power on the end of it. There is going to be no stopping that one if you are on the orange team. But they are trying to respond right back. They will get a response. Proteus will slot it into the corner of the net. After a bit of an awkward play, Roxy forcing a 50, bumping Surreal out. Reeves can't get the touch. And that's going to be easy as you like past Vidhawk.
Easy as you like, and like I said, a good counter to it because you get a play like that and the momentum swings very heavily, but Orange able to stall him out here. Gets a crossfield, Cribs open on the other side, gets blocked out though, but Proteus is up instantly, tries to flick it on, can't do so, ball again, smack to the side. Blue knocking up in the air, Reeves trying to read the backboard, doesn't have enough boost, but might have got the angle anyways, but just slightly off. Surreal makes a little touch in for Vidhawk. Hawk can't get there in time. Cribs gonna try to dribble down, gets a flick up, but not enough to beat Reeves. Need a little bit more power. Surreal gets the catch here. Could be a one-on-one. Nope, it's gonna be a 2-on-2 just because the man backtracks and gets a touch. It's gonna be free here. A 1-2 pass is gonna be from Crypt to Alpha. Is gonna be a goal here. Blue got caught trying to throw to Kench's Seek, and they caught it and then returned it to Cinder there. And slowly but surely, seems like Team 2 is going to, hopefully that was the dagger, but clinch this one and make it a 1-1 here.
Yeah, this one could be still up for grabs, though. Surreal and Vidhawk can't link up. And so it's going to be tough to do it now. They don't get the cook-off goal. That reset had so much power to it, but it did get away from them. In the end, 30 seconds left. Surreal can't get the control. This one's over Roxy, though. This one's popped up. Crypt is going to be first to the ball. Gets the reset. Takes it. Fakes it low. Surreal's on it. But this time is ticking away. 15 seconds. Has to be a goal right here, right now. This one shut down, though. Vidhawk trying for the double. Surreal. Back to Surreal. Can't get it to go. A neat idea there, but there is too little time. Too little, too late. And Team 1 will be shut down. Team 2 will tie up the series.
Tie up the series. 1 for the road there, but we saw some fantastic Rocky League in that last 2 minutes. A lot of team plays. A lot of everybody having to do their job just to make sure that everything went well there. But Team 2, as you said, tying it up and doing it pretty, I would say pretty convincing. Like I said, at first it was a little scary when that goal happened from Surreal. But they got one back and then got another one. And then after that, like I said, they just walked away from them.
Yeah, got away from them in the end, but that pre-jump play from Surreal was unreal. It was a great play, and it won't matter for the result, but this is going to be a nice series to watch, and probably it might be worth the wait that we had to wait about an hour, but we will in the end get a lovely series to watch. Team 1, Team 2 tied up 1-1. Can we get another Game 5 tonight?
Hopefully it does. We've got over 1. There's another 2 that can't beat the third man. But infield tries to get a flick back out Crypt. They're trying to do a lot of quick tiki-taka passing here. Surreal picks up a 1. Gonna go for a flick. Try to put it down. Can't do it. And the ball up in the air. Gotta be careful here. Washington doesn't want this ball stolen away. Hawk does get it, but lucky Crypt would be there to help. Reeves gets dug and then bumped out of the way. It's going to be a quick pop-up. Can't do it. Tries to put it into the net. It's a real half-flip to try to stop one. Starts juggling players around. And from his POV, he half-flip caught somebody and then bumped somebody else. Reeves doesn't have any boost, so Vidhawks has to help a little bit. Orange will have the advantage. Has 200 in the tank. Alpha's going up. 1 player falling under, and that's going to be Maximus. Maximus is up, but Hawk is up even faster. Stalling out the play. Might be an accidental mistouch here. Flicked all the way to the other end, and teams are starting to reload on boost here. Even if it's 36 boost and a dream for Premier player, literally all they need is 12, and they can make something happen. As we can see right there, Surreal fires a shot, forcing Crypt to make a save. They're going for their own counter, but this one doesn't have to be saved. But Surreal doesn't want to let that one bounce out. Crypt calls Surreal's bluff, but Surreal calls it even better. Surreal's up, looking for Reeves. They've done it before. Can they do it again? Can't get it all the way in. Hawk pushed it a little bit too high, but had to because Crypt was going to read the play. And so far, Blue is going out for a lot of pre-jump plays, but they're almost paying off as Orange is mostly waiting for them, absorbing all that pressure and then going for the counter.
Yeah, Orange is absorbing the pressure for now. Big demo there is going to give some space for Hawk to find Surreal. Back to Hawk. Oh, nearly the right idea there. Surreal fakes it out for Reeves to put a slammer into the back of the net. What a play. Oh, that would have been a great 1-2 passing play. This one, just a bit of eye candy from Surreal to trick everyone, and Reeves just is the real threat to come in and slam that one into the back of the net.
Yeah, just to slam that one in the back. There was some quick plays going on, and honestly, the Orange head has to be spinning because it was just pass play after pass play. And like you said, Surreal put in a little bit of trickery and catching them off here, but now Hawk has to be careful. A shot's going to be popped up. That ball is actually going to be a decently touched by Blue to throw everybody off. But now it's a pinch, and as display would say, in your net, Crypt's going to get one for free here.
Yeah, Crypt's going to get a pinch, or just the one that comes right onto his car at a right angle, and there was literally no one in net. So, Team 1, Team 2 now back tied up. Reeves is going to get control off the kickoff, try and get back to the ball. Instead, he's going to fake it for Hawk. Hawk can't keep control, bumps one, but he doesn't bump Alpha off. Crypt's looking for a demo, but there's no one on the ball. So, it's going to be banged. Surreal gets the backboard. Can Hawk read it? He does, but he can't get the shot angle. Reeves double tapped. Can't get it to go. Did get the reset, but couldn't get it to be not shut down by this play. Alpha and Proteus can't link up, and this one will be into safety for now. Crypt just looking to buy time as his teammates were getting boost, but there's nothing to be. Surreal's already up. He's been going for these pre-jump plays a lot, but this one does not work this time.
Doesn't work that time, but again, if you were watching Orange before that, actually is going to be a goal. No, Surreal's going to deny him 2 times, but only gives 1 save for it. Reeves tries to go and dunks it down. Hawk, Surreal already jumping. This might be double trouble, but can't get there. Reeves might get one for free. Puts off the post and reads it clearly with 0 boost. And Reeves now will have another goal on his hands. But going back to that play, like every time Surreal jumps, Orange either doesn't jump themselves and it cancels out, or someone's trying to free jump. That's just how much of an effect Surreal has on the game, because they know if Surreal gets a real good lock onto it and that pass is good, that ball is going to get fired at you. Reeves up against 1, but denies so quickly that Surreal has to recover because Hawk was trying to free jump here. We got 1 flip reset, trying to stall him. No one's going to be able to come help. Surreal is going to get another touch just to slow him down here. Rossi hoping and begging they give him a missed touch here, but doesn't matter because Maximus is going to get this touch and can't get it in. The double tap was looming. It might even be a pancake from the way they angled. Crypt will take a pop shot. Here comes a second pop shot. Orange now getting a little bit of plays on themselves, and Vidhawk with a pull shot to send his teammate to clear it there, which will actually buy a lot of time and might have just froze Orange just a little. And then Crypt is just trying to bang it into awkward positions to keep them locked in here, but Rossi has to get a soft touch pat. And now we're looking for 1. Can he get a dunk through? Can't get it past both of them. Tries to mess somebody up here. Blue playing real close and really tight here. But the danger is Orange is lurking. If they get a 2-for-1 bump or demo like they just got on Hawk, it could spell doom here.
Yeah, it could spell doom as Proteus will get here. Hawk gets on the ball, takes control, fakes the reset, takes it to the ground instead. Reeves will go downfield looking for bumps, can't get there. Reeves, now on the ball, gets the pop, trying to get it over to Surreal somehow, can't do it. Instead, Crypt's on the ball. He doesn't have boost, but he's going to be able to steal the corner. Proteus into Alpha, the huge demo comes out from Hawk to prevent a potential shot opportunity. This one's rolling in front of the orange net. This one's on the ground, it can't reach the wall. And Team 1 will take a 2-1 lead.
Team 1 would take a 2-1 lead, and Surreal just left the lobby. So either a car change or somebody's going to step in here. But Surreal, honestly, like Reeves has a Surreal, those pre-jumps, like I said, like those pre-jumps, like I said, freeze people, especially like they scored one in an earlier game. And then he got one, almost got another one. So again, you have to you have to be very cautious of that. And then just going forward, like I said, both teams are throwing out everything. Jumps, free flips. Sometimes they are just like the base of the net, where most players would just kind of, play normal, boring Rocket League and rotate back. No, they're just like full sending. Both teams at one point just threw all 3 players and still got the saves for them.
Well, looks like we are going to be in, assuming they joined the game. Oh, actually, might still be waiting. Wait, did someone leave the lobby? Question?
I think somebody probably got a
Oh, did
black
someone
screen.
get? Oh, yeah, did someone get kicked out? Probably. Do we have everyone? Am I counting right?
Hawk.
Okay, I think we do that now. Now we have everyone.
They decided they
Surreal is
just
back in the
really.
lobby finally. And 5 minutes on the clock. 2-1 lead for Team 1. 5 minutes for Team 2 to try and force a Game 5, or else that will be it for this season.
That would be it for this season. It looks like Surreal will just try the pre-jump read again. Reeves and Surreal. Listen, if they ever get on an actual team of like the entire season from like start to finish, they're gonna get that one down. They're gonna get it down to the point where like you have to pre-jump. When you see Surreal pre-jump, you pre-jump. And regardless if he touches it or not, you just pray that nothing comes out. Crypt's gonna try to get that sidewall angle double down. Alpha's gonna put it up. Rossi can't get the dunk through. Hawk's gonna try to get a dunk as well. Ball's out. Crip looking for goal. Looking for the double goal. Trying to get a sharp angle. Saved by Hawk going backwards. Oh my goodness. He was driving forward. The ball was already behind him. So that touch had to be the most picture perfect just to pop it high enough, or it was going to be a own goal because he was going to throw his teammate for a loop.
Yeah, plus he had limited boost, so it was an extremely awkward position that Hawk does so well to get out of. Surreal now on the ball. Just forces the 50, forces Crypt to go. Now he's going to try and find Surreal, but Surreal had already turned back. That mid boost did not spawn for him. He could not continue to go upfield. So instead, Surreal's now on the ball. Gets the tight angle double. Oh, it's a big miss. Vidhawk to the backboard, forces 2 to go. It's getting a little bit awkward here for Team 2. Reeves is waiting it out. Vidhawk has to be extremely careful, and Reeves free jumps the save.
Free jumps to save, but listen, calculated. That's they read they know that. They said we're not gonna have problems like the Master got the force, but this one might be a goal. This time this won't be saved. Reeves probably needed to be just a little bit closer. Had enough boost to get back, but just didn't get the right angle. So, and then Crib just made sure to dunk it through, so it is Crib's goal, even though it was probably gonna be close. Like I said, with Premier players, you can never quite tell what's gonna be a goal and what's not. I mean, just seeing Hawk save, like at that point, he's gotta assume it's a save. But now a free jump from Orange can't stop Hawk. Gets over to Reeves. Reeves pinches all the way back up to Surreal. Surreal gets a touch to Reeves. Reeves back to nobody. And honestly, if I don't know who they thought the third man was, but if they were there, we were probably going to see a pretty insane play. That one's going to be knocked straight across. Orange being a little bit cautious here from those free jumps, because even though you don't see a blue player in the vicinity, doesn't mean that they're not going to be able to try to find them on the other end here. Orange throws it straight up. Reeves trying to read it. Here we go again. Surreal. Up in the air, try to get over Reeves. Reeves trying to stretch all the way out. Can't get the bump or shot. But whichever was going to come first, they're just trying to get some type of angle on it. Reeves demo for his efforts. Crip's going to get this one for free. Not a lot of boost to do a lot, but Premier only needs enough here. Crip tries to push one through. Can't get one through. Swings it through. And now, Philip reset on 0 back to Hawk. Surreal is gone. They have to hustle back here. Hawk saves it. And eventually, I think if we go to a game 5, Taco, I'm gonna bet that Reeves and Surreal is gonna have it down to the point where every time they do it, it will be a goal, because they're getting closer to where like it's like 60% chance. At first it was like a 10%, so it's like one of those things that's just slowly amping up for them.
Yeah, it's starting to get closer to working. It has worked before, and it could work there. That's not the double he would have wanted. Surreal setting up Proteus to knock in an open net. Definitely not the touches he would have wanted, as 2 are stuck on the front post and can't get over to make the save.
Can't get over to make the save. Team 2 probably isn't gonna huddle up, or like I like to say, turtle up, because again, it can change in a second. And like I said, Reeves catches them sleeping and gets this sharp angle. Like I said, well, not a lot of boost at the end. Has to put it in one place, and that's the one place he put it to near 90. Then Rossi couldn't get to it. So now 1-2. Team 1's trying to dig themselves out of the hole that they put themselves in. And Team 2, again, doesn't need to turtle up, especially if they want to go to the game 5. Keep the pressure onto them. And Reeves almost got a 2 for 2 on a kickoff and just getting it correct. Surreal trying to curve it all the way around. Hawk waiting for the reset to get through. They traded demo, so it's a 2v2 for about 3 seconds. Reeves is back in time. Tries to get a flick, gets it over 1. Surreal calling Crip's bluff. Crip gets bumped out of the way, but slows him down. Alpha has to put it away. Blue starting to pre-jump. Everyone's starting to pre-jump, because now Hawk is getting involved in the play here. And now Surreal's already up. Sees him. 1, 2. Can we get a double? It's a fake off the end. Surreal puts it up. Can we get it? We're about to see. I'm telling you, we're gonna get one, Taco. I'm gonna trust it. We're gonna get one, and we're gonna put it as number 1.
Oh my god!
We gotta listen. We're gonna get one for Team 1 is gonna give us one. I gotta put my trust in them, Taco. They're gonna give us one, whether they win or lose. They will give us a clip of the year.
They're looking dangerous. They look like they could have it. They got some great team plays going. The free jumps finding all three there nearly and just can't get the double to go. Surreal off the backboard. Proteus has covered. This one is going to be dunked over to the Alpha, who just gets completely read by Vidhawk. Back down to Reeves. No, it's to Surreal, in fact. Surreal to the backboard. Can he get the double tap? Will we have overtime? Sent away. 1 second. This one bounces actually on 1 second, apparently. Oh, but it hits the ground as Surreal could not control it to the wall.
Just that one pixel frame. I think Surreal probably would ask for a VAR if possible because it was floating in the air. But Roxy had to come out with 5 saves because they were just hammering off these pre-jumps. And the premier accuracy is just crazy because it's either a goal or because you have to save it. So everything is just very accurate here. But again, if it wasn't an accidental double touch from Surreal, we would still be going. But no matter what, we're still going to a game 5. And I'm going to predict as much as, like, what is it? We were formed. I could pretty much see an OT here, but I think it's going to be a goal. I think they're actually just going to try to play way less safe, and just try to like get as many goals on the other team as possible.
Yeah, maybe we get Team 2 going for some pre-jump action as well. We get some nice offense to occur. This one, off the kickoff, though, is shut down by Reeves. Reeves can't get the follow-up, is met by Roxy. Surreal gets an interesting touch to delay it and build a 50 to the corner. This one's going to go off the crossbar. Surreal knew he was always hitting crossbar. And we'll try and find Reeves. Can Reeves get the angle? Saved away by Proteus. Vidhawk over to Surreal. Surreal did not want to go. That one was a little too far over his head. But it's still trying to be shut down by Reeves. Surreal staying on the ball. And finally, Proteus on it. Can he get the touch? The weird tight side angle double is going to be sent away. Alpha and Crypt. Crypt looking for bumps. Surreal having to go double commit from blue team. Proteus over to the wall. Crypt floating. Who's next? Alpha, free shot, goal for Team 2.
Team 2 putting the vice grip on him, getting bumps, getting demos, and just opens the net. And for that, caught Reeves trying to flip back. And that was just a heads-up play to realize that they also needed to take Reeves out. And now is 1-0 for Team 2, putting on what for Premier would be called elementary play. Like I said, playing very basic, getting the bumps, getting the demos, and sweeping that net. Vidhawk gets taken out for his efforts. Can't get to skim, but here comes Reeves. Reeves going to throw it off the ceiling, tries to get somebody out of position here. Can get the ball, but Crypt's going to make a very significant touch that gets him out. Hawk demoed again. If it's not a bump, it's a demo. For some reason, Hawk may not be the most pre-jumpy person, but he is making the safest touch. And now, because of those bumps and demos, it could have just caused him to almost make a grave error there. Pinch all the way back. It's going to be sealing down, but Maximus will be back just in time with a chain dash. And now Oranges might feel the pressure, but they quickly get it out. Surreal going for a double, and Hawk had to save it. That was almost another unlucky pass here. It's going to be an instant shot from Maximus. Nothing dangerous, just enough to kind of slow him down. Roxy going to get one for free. Can he get a sharp angle? Can't. Reeves flicks it up and gets it knocked off his back by his teammate. Hit to Hawk. Hawk's going to go for a fake. Goes for a flick. Goes past one. Almost beat 3 because they're both had to be a double commit there. Reeves knocks it up in the air. Tries to go again. Knocks it over 1. Can't get back to it, but they don't know that. Surreal's going to win a 50. Hawk's got to go up, but will it get there in time? Just enough to add another 50 to the coin collection. It's going to be a save across by Reeves. And now Orange going back into that play. Once they get them in this half, those demos will start to spawn.
Yeah, the demo threat is very real. Reeves can't reach the ball. It's shut down by Crypt. Instead, Vidhawk's going to take the ball up the wall. Go for a musty. Tries to find Surreal. It's going to lead to a 3-on-1. Careful is Reeves. He delays just in time for his team to get back. Crypt. Shut down by Surreal. Surreal's trying to get the ball back. Proteus fakes the ball. Fakes the touch, but it's a demo that comes in instead. Surreal and his teammate have to get up and take the save with absolutely nothing left in the tank. Reeves has nothing left in the tank. Surreal has nothing left in the tank. Vidhawk using his boost. And Team 1 are able to clear it away, but they are still down a goal.
Still down the goal, and this is why I love the sense when watching Premiere to understand how much boost they have and which angles they have to take in order to stop them. So going forward here, Orange trying to get back into that momentum, and just luckily enough, Surreal got the 100. If not, they were in deep trouble because Reeves just ran out of boost. Hawk just secured the other boost. Gonna outplay him, got a flick up, and Reeves is gonna get a goal here to tie it back up. What a flick! Not too high, not too low, and it's just enough to get it in there. Reeves falls right in the perfect spot. Like I said, perfect timing to fall there. And now we're back at square one where one goal can mean the difference here.
Yeah, we are back to a tie game. A brand new ball game here. Surreal. Gonna pop it up for Reeves. Reeves taking his time. Gets the pop. Gets the reset. Crypt is gonna be next on the ball. Misses the touch. Vidhawk can't get the double. So Surreal pre-jumps. Roxy takes it low. Gets the 50 on the pre-jump. But Proteus gets the reset. Trying to get back to the ball. Gets another reset, but can't use it. It's shut down by Surreal. Surreal gets a huge beat. Hawk, can he get the angle? Almost got a crazy tight angle, but that one does not go in the net. Instead, it's going to be a free ball as it's getting a little bit awkward on communication for Team 1. Proteus trying to get a bump. Can't do so. Surreal. Up to the wall. Elects not to go to the ceiling. Instead, he goes for the reset. Can't get it. Vidhawk leaves the ball. Roxy's just going back and forth, waiting for something to happen. Proteus over to Crypt. Reeves shuts it down. Hawk called into it next. Alpha's shot. Surreal and Reeves both go. Surreal can't get it. Vidhawk saves it away into the middle. 10 seconds left. Surreal pops it forward. Time still ticking. Time still going. Time for one last chance. Surreal trying to find a teammate. Gets a reset. Bakes it out, but bumps into Hawk, and we have overtime.
We have overtime, and Blue had all the boost in the world. Orange had none. They just couldn't get it down, but Reeves likes to get kickoff goals. Be careful here. Surreal already reading it, but luck. All of Orange up. That might almost was a whiff. Hawk was about to get one for free. But now Hawk's got to cut him off there. Can't have him going too fast and stealing your boost. Gets back in time. Gets a perfect 50. But Maximus is going to get the read. This might be an open net. No, Surreal gets enough on it. Orange going to take another shot for everybody. And Blue is in the net. And that is not what you want to see. Not in this tier. Surreal going for the helicopter reset off that ceiling. This man is going crazy. I hear Reeves just waiting to see what Orange wants to do. Hawk pops it up to Surreal. Surreal is going to get a touch. Tries to get a double, but gonna read him. He's going to get it off a pre-jump read from Hawk. And that's going to be a double. And ladies and gentlemen, that is going to finish the season of games for us, Taco.
Yeah, Surreal capping it off with a nice tight angle on the double tap to the backboard and into the net after the miss from Roxy. Reads it, he follows through, gets it to go, and Team 1 will take the victory. And it's a great victory for the premier tier, and through all of our tiers, we are finally done with all 9 tiers All-Star games.
Yes, indeed. Done with all 9 tiers. Like I said, we have a little bit of a snoozers, but as those tiers started going up higher and higher, got to see some crazy things, some hard, sweaty games. But with that being our last game, that is not our final season or final stream. But going into it, like I said, I believe tomorrow. I don't have the exact time because I'm horrible at time. That's why Hawk has to ping me 30 different times. Though we
8
do
o'clock.
have the end of season stream tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Taco, you got anything you want to say we before we go ahead and hop off here?
No, just congrats everyone on a great season for all the All-Stars and all the seasons everyone had in general. So we are going to celebrate everyone's season tomorrow night the final stream of the season before combines begin on Monday, directly after. So join us tomorrow night, and we will have the final stream, the end of season stream, where we will reveal all the awards and all of the accomplishments everyone had, as well as the Hall of Fame inductions.